Hey there, Wine Angels. This is Alina Pace. Welcome to our team. So you are a new rep, and this is so exciting. You're now a business owner, and you get to have a lot of fun being social with your friends. I want to get you started right, so let's go over into our back office and get you all set up, and then I'm going to give you a couple tips so that you can get rolling on building your empire. So let's go. All right, so first thing you want to do is go into your online office. You want to go ahead and sign in with your member ID and the password that you used when you signed up as a rep. And then once you get in here, this is the screen you're going to see. Very first thing you want to go to is settings. I'm going to stop my share real quick because it does show some personal information. So I'm going to get back to the screen here shortly, but you want to hit settings and then club member settings. So give me a moment. All right, and we're back. So you clicked on club member settings, and then it took you over to where you can change your website URL. For me, I just put it as Alina. I don't use directsellers.com/Alina because I find that it can be a little difficult to share that with people as you're having conversations with them in person. So I have to get there and I have to be like, oh, it's direct sellers as in wine sellers, not as in sales or anything like that. And then /Alina, and my name is ALINA. I would recommend that you use, if you decide to go ahead and keep this, don't use your name. If it's difficult to spell or to remember even, you'll want to use something that is easy to spell and easy to remember. And then once you figure out what that is, go ahead and you hit change URL. Now for me, I use winewithpace.com. That takes people directly to my directsellers.com/Alina. I purchased a domain name through GoDaddy, and if you decide that this is the route that you want to go, make sure that you go into GoDaddy, try to figure out what that domain name is that you want to use, see if it's available. If it's available, do a search for GoDaddy coupon code. There's like 30% off that you'll find out there to save you even more money, and you can do it for a year, 3 years, depending on which package you decided to join with. And then I have a video that will show you in our team resources, and I'll show you where that is as well. In there, I have a video that shows you how to redirect your newly purchased domain name to your directsellers.com website. All right, so once you've established what your website URL is, you want to go into placement settings. Whatever leg you were sponsored on, you're always going to be defaulted to that leg. So if you were sponsored on the right leg, this default sales team is going to say right. I encourage my reps to start building from their weak leg. Weak leg is the leg that you are responsible for building along with the people that you put on that leg. Your strong leg is the leg that your sponsor can help you build, and some people even above that person can help you build along with the people that you may put on that leg as well. So you definitely want to start building from your weak leg first to help you earn income a little bit quicker from our unilevel pay. Okay, so make sure to switch that. If it says right, then make sure to switch it to your left and save changes. If it says left, switch it to your right and save changes. After you sponsor the very first person into your business as a rep, you'll want to go ahead and come back into settings, go into club member settings, and come in here and switch it to the opposite leg that it's on. Once you've sponsored your second person, then it's a matter of which leg is producing the less volume for you. That's where you want to put your third person and fourth person and fifth person. You always want to come in and check to see what your volume is like on your legs, and then decide where to put your next person to optimize your earning potential. And if you're confused at any point, our Wine Angels group, our Wine Warriors group, they're here to help, so just make sure to post a question in one of those groups. All right, next up, we're gonna go to the home. Over here under Team Line, that's where you are going to see everybody that's in your business. As you sponsor people, you're gonna see information in there. Orders is where you can change your monthly auto ship. So if you decided you want to do all reds, but next month you decide, oh, I want to do a red and white combination, then you can go in orders and make your change for your monthly wine orders. I'm going to go ahead and click into resources because there is some important stuff in here. Here is your direct sellers policies and procedures. You definitely want to read this because it's important, guys, that you know what information you need to abide by in order to keep your business, and also to help direct sellers be around for a long time. We want to keep direct sellers in business, so we want to make sure that we're not breaking policy. One of the policies in here that I'm seeing a lot of people break is we do have some reps that have been using the blue and white direct sellers logo, but as representatives, we are only allowed to use the red logos, which are down here, further down under marketing. I would suggest that you do not use direct sellers logos whatsoever because you want to brand yourself and not the company. And over here, further down, we also have the compensation plan, and that'll give you 3 different formats of the compensation plan. Another thing about our policies and procedures is if you talk about any kind of income, you definitely don't want to tell people exactly how much you've made or anything like that. But if you imply that this business is giving you some sort of income, you do want to put a disclaimer on your post. So be careful with that. You do have some audios and some trainings and things like that in here. I wouldn't be too concerned about what's in here. I would go into our www.risingstartraining.com. This is also listed in our team resources, but this is a website that was done by Austin Zuloff. He is one of the leaders on the team. He's been in network marketing for quite some time, and a lot of what he's learned has come from Eric Worre, who is known as Network Marketing Pro. So let's hop on back to the main screen. Under contest leaders and ticket drive contests, those are just contest information. Merchandise, that's where you can get direct seller shirts, pajamas, hats, whatever you want. Again, I would not promote the actual company. I would promote you instead. Under whispers, that's where you'll see Jerry Greenfield. He is our wine whisperer, or a lead person who is a wine expert. So he has created videos to show us about wines, how they're made, all that kind of stuff. This is the shiny objects in the business. This is not what's going to help you build your business, because with what we do, we don't recommend particular wines. Our members are only able to choose red, white, combination of both, 2 or 4 bottles. That's it. So this is extra stuff in the shiny object that's not going to build your business. So before you get into here and learn more about what's available in there, make sure that you're building your business first, and then when you have free time, this is where you can go, or at least I recommend. Not telling you what to do, just recommending that. All right, so promotions, that's where you'll see our direct sellers events. We are going to have a launch party on February 24th through the 26th of 2017. And then we'll have another one sometime in September, I believe, in Vegas as well. We've already gone into the settings, and our 2017 DC planner, I have that. So if you're a planner person, let me know, and I can definitely show you what's inside. DC dollars up at the top here, that's what you earn whenever you have a club member that you bring into your team. Club members are the only ones that can help you towards your free wine. If you have 1 club member, then you can go ahead and put your monthly order on hold so you don't have to receive your wine without going inactive. If you do not have a club member receiving their wines each month and you put your order on hold, then you're going to go inactive, which means that you're not going to get paid. So again, if you have 1 club member, you'll be fine to put your order on hold for the month, or for as long as you have at least 1 person. Commissions, that's where you're going to see your weekly commissions as they go by, and you'll see estimated commissions as well. The vault is where you will see your funds that are available. We do get paid weekly. So our week goes from Thursday through Wednesday night. On Thursday is when the new week starts. On Friday at 5 p.m., once your funds are available for you to withdraw from direct sellers, you'll get an email letting you know there's money in your vault. So it happens Friday at 5 p.m. So once you get that, you can go into the vault and then you can transfer it out to what we call the e-wallet, which you'll have to set that up. There is instructions on that page for you to go ahead and set up e-wallet. That way you can withdraw money from direct sellers when it becomes available. It's always going to be a week behind, and then into e-wallet to then put into your bank account. All right, so that is it with the back office. Let's get into our team resources. So this is our team resources. You will find it on the Wine Angels group under the files tab. It is the only file that's in there and takes you directly here to our team resources where everything is listed. As you can see, there's a new rep start here. So we're going to go in there first, and it just gives you a little bit of information, gives you a little bit of a welcome. Then watch the Get Started Right video, which I am recording right now, and that will be linked by the end of this video. And I also want you to watch how successful people think, because one of the things about network marketing is that you have to be in the right mindset. You have to know what it takes to be successful. So I want to prepare you from the very start for you to start having that mindset. Personal development is an absolute must in network marketing if you want to succeed. All successful leaders in network marketing are doing personal development on a daily basis. Sure, they might skip a day here and there, but they are doing personal development on most days. So it is very important that you do that. We do have some resources here within our team resources page. You will see some personal development right here under extras, personal development suggestions. And they're in there based on topics. We talked about reading the policies and procedures and how important that is. So again, I reiterate that here. Want you to get the GoPro book by Eric Worre. If you don't already have that, that is going to be like your manual for network marketing. It is free, and pretty much all you have to do is pay for shipping. It's highly recommended that you get that book to really get you going with your successful business. You also want to create a list of about 100 people minimum. If you need help, we do have a memory jogger that we've created that will ask you questions just to kind of help get your memory going so you can jot down some names. You'll also want to go ahead and post something on social media. However, you don't want it to be salesy. Your job as a representative, or at least what I would recommend, is for you to build curiosity over resistance, which means you don't want to be like, buy from me, I just became a rep, woo! You pretty much just want to be nonchalant about it. So you always want to pull yourself out from being a rep and think about yourself more as a club member. What would you post about? What would you say being a club member? Because that's when people are going to come out, they're going to post on, they're going to like your post, they're going to comment on it, and that's when your wine drinkers are going to come out, and that's going to help you build your list. So I want to show you really quick some example posts of what I'm talking about. And there's a few on here that you can use, and it takes you through a script. So first one you can do is, oh my God, I joined a wine club today. I'm so excited to get wines delivered to my door. That's it. Think about if you saw that, and you liked wine, you would more than likely like, love, react to it in some way, or comment, right? So that's how you want to attract people. If at all possible, pictures usually work best. You want to do an excited selfie of yourself. You can be pouring wine or something, a wine glass, I don't know, something like that that's kind of related. I would do an excited selfie more than anything for a post like that. Or you can do something like, uh-oh, someone is going to have wine delivered to her door soon. Wine tasting, anyone? Then again, see, those kind of posts like that, they're going to bring people to comment to you without being like, oh my gosh, she's trying to sell me something. So always try to build curiosity over resistance whenever possible. Also, you never, ever, ever want to post your link directly on any post that you put in social media. You want to control who you give your link to. So if the times when you would share it is this, if you're talking to someone and they say, hey, I want to see your website, or they're ready to sign up, that's when you send them to your link. So within a public social media post, you don't want to share your link, because then you don't know who's going out there to look at your information. And it's all about talking to people and creating value for them in order to help them understand why they should join. If they go to our site and see, oh, $49.95 for 2 bottles and $79.85 for 4 bottles, like, oh my God, that's so expensive. They're not seeing that these wines are being hand selected by wine experts from these wineries. They're traveling and selecting these wines for their club members. We get tasting notes from these wines that tell us, you know, help us learn about the wine. So it's like a full experience. We have 100% satisfaction guarantee, all things that they could not see from the website. So this is why it's important for you to know who's interested in what you have to offer before you say, here, go to my website, fend for yourself. More than likely, you're going to lose that sale. So those are your sample posts. And then what should you do during your business hours? I'm not going to go into it, but one of the things, I do have a list here for you to focus on business building activities. And it's about conversations, it's personal development, keeping a gratitude journal, and it's this point system that I have. I'm going to actually go in here really quick, but it's a point system, basically. So here, personal development for 30 minutes gives you 1 point, and this is like the days of the month. So in this case, it's January 30th, I believe. So if I did my gratitude journal today, I would plug in 1 point. If I did my personal development today, I would do 1 point. If I went live on Facebook, live is one of those things that is really going to build your business. If you can swing it, I know it's very uncomfortable to do it sometimes, but you guys, if you can do live videos and do it more for like helping people out rather than trying to sell them something, like definitely do an unboxing when you get your wine, because that's kind of exciting. And you don't have to do it in a salesy way. You can just do it in a very excited way. Like that will still pique interest for people. You would get 3 points, and you can only do once a day. If I invited people to learn more. So what do I mean by that? So you've created curiosity with people, and they say, tell me more about this wine business. And when you tell them more, you want to share your story and excitement more than you do the facts. The facts you should leave to third-party tools. So when they ask you about it, be like, oh my God, yeah, it's been so awesome, and be honest, obviously, but tell them how awesome it's been, what it's kind of done for you, and be like, if I sent you a video, would you watch it? Most of the time they're going to tell you yes, they're going to watch it, and then send them to a video. Right now, if you don't have your own, which you are new reps that are coming in watching this video, you likely don't use the tools that we have available. I have a video out there that if I sponsored you, more than likely you watch that video. Use that tool. It's there for you to use, and just tell people that a friend of yours did it, or a friend of yours that is on the team or whatnot. So here I can invite up to 15 people. So if I invited 15 people, because right now I have a Facebook ad going, and honestly, there's been days where I've invited 30 people to watch my video, but 15 is the max that we're recommending. And the reason why is because if you're not doing a Facebook ad where you're getting like crazy amount of leads every single day, it's going to be kind of hard to get 15 people to watch your video, especially if you're trying to do it the right way and build relationships with people first instead of being salesy. If you have 30 invites, then you probably just sent a bunch of messages. Hey, if I sent you a video on what I'm doing, would you watch it? And you just sent that to a bunch of people. That's not what you want to do, especially to people you haven't talked to in a long time. You want to build a relationship first. People will buy from you when they like, know, and trust you. And that's the kind of relationship that you want to build. And do it because you want to do it, not because you want to get their money, guys. We have more than enough people to talk to, so please don't ruin your relationships over this business. It's not worth it. When people see that you're succeeding, they're going to come to you and they're going to ask you what you're doing, and they're going to want to join you. So the next thing is to add 2 people to your network. You can do that through the memory jogger. So if you have like somebody that does your hair, somebody that does your nails, you know they're on Facebook, like, hey, look them up and friend them. That could be the 2 people that you added. So there's no max on this. You can add 20 people in one day. You got to be careful though with Facebook, because they will put you in Facebook jail if you've sent out too many friend requests. But I would say 2 to 5 people every day if you can swing it. But 2 people is the minimum. So if you only add 1 person, 1 point doesn't work here. It has to be 2 or more, okay? And then you want to start new conversations with 2 people. Again, you can use a memory jogger for this. You can look through your friends list on Facebook and just send a, hey, how are you doing message. Just start conversations. That's all that is about. And then here you would get points for business building, which means you're bringing in a club member, or you're bringing in a business partner, which I will change this right now to club member because I honestly do not like the word customer. It just makes it seem a lot more salesy, where club member, it's like you're part of something for people. So if you sign up a club member, you get 3 points for each club member you bring in that day. If you get a business partner, then you get 5 points for each that you each business partner you bring that day. So if in a perfect world, I'm going to do this. So that would give me 32 points for the day. My daily goal that I have set for everybody here would be 10. So you went over by 22 points if you did every single one of these. If you continue to do that, you will get into where people are going to be joining you. So I challenge you to at least do this the very first month that you start. And I know that if you do it, you're going to continue wanting to do this and tracking it, because it's going to be fun to see these numbers and how much you're doing. And this will also tell you like how many people you're actually talking to and how much business building activities you're actually focusing on. Because if you come in and you have a bunch of zeros on live broadcasting, and again, I know that this is going to be hard for people. It is hard for me to do this, and I'm okay with doing these types of videos. The Facebook Lives, man, they kind of freak me out a little bit still. I'm going to get better, and my goal is just to do a little bit more each month. So that is about it with this. And as you can see here, yes. And what I like to do is I like to come in here and do my yeses after I finish my day in green, and nos, I'll do it like in a pink or something. So I do my like that. So anyway, all right. So let me get rid of all of that. So this is the business activity tracker, and it's just fun to see some points. And you want to see here, you must at least do 3 live videos during the month. So, all right, so this is something that I truly and highly recommend that you bring, you get this during, you open this up during your business hours, and you focus on the things that are in here. If you do these things that are in here, you will have success. Just keep doing it over time. And remember, guys, you're going to get so many no's in this business. No's don't mean no forever. They just, most of them, some will mean no forever, but most of them mean no, not right now. Okay, so just keep building the relationship, keep loving on those people that have told you no, and more than likely they will be joining you in the future. So back to our new reps. Again, you want to start conversations. It gives you a little bit more information about that. Track your conversations. You're a business owner. You have to track these conversations. If you let people slip through the cracks, then you're losing out on them possibly joining under you. And who knows, they may join up under somebody else because somebody else brought it up to them and then followed up with them. In network marketing, we say the fortune is in the follow-up, and that is so, so true. And then invite people to learn more about what you have to offer, which again was a business building activity. And then use third-party tools to get that information to people. Like I said, I have a video that I did that explains the business opportunity, and I actually have one for club members too. And you can find these videos under tools right here. Alina's club membership video, Alina's representative opportunity video. Share these things with people. Take yourself out of the one that's explaining it to them. And that is about it, you guys. Again, team resources, I'm putting everything I can in here to help you have something to look at. We have some 3-way chat call scripts that you can use, Facebook ad scripts. This is the script that I am using for my Facebook ad that has had over 300 comments in it. I have a video. This one is how to run a Facebook ad. This one was actually done by Sherry Leisure. She showed you how to run a Facebook ad, and then that's when you would use the scripts. And then down here under training, I have using scripts with Facebook ads. This is a video that I did to show you what my step-by-step process was on how I do that. I do not necessarily recommend a Facebook page unless you are willing to spend money on ads. Otherwise, you're going to have the hardest time trying to build it. And if you are willing to spend the money on it, let's talk. Let me guide you a little bit, but definitely watch this video about how to run Facebook ads so that you can get the most out of your money when you do this. I have got some new friend scripts on here. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. If there is anything that I can add up in here, add in here to help you be successful, please let me know. I do want to give you, here's a new customer welcome email, business activity tracker. That's what you saw up at the top. New rep welcome email, and the business activity tracker is this thing, basically. I just need to rename it there. It should be business building activity tracker. I'll just change it right now while we're here. All right, business building activity tracker. And you have a new rep onboarding, what to do when you when you onboard a representative, the email that is being sent to people. You likely got this email. The sign-up process. Let me show you this real quick, because these are the screens that people will see when they sign up. So for those people that might need some assistance, you can pull this document up and you can see what it is that they're seeing. So everything that you saw when you sign up, that's all right here. So, all right, guys, I won't keep taking any more of your time, because I want you to go out there and I want you to kick butt, get your investment back as soon as possible. And if you need any help, Wine Angels and Wine Warriors are here for you. So don't hesitate to post in those groups for assistance. We all want you to succeed. We want you to have fun with this. And remember, personal development is key to succeeding in this business. All right, you guys, that's all I got. Love ya.